He is the hope of Chinese basketball. For Chinese fans, the most exhilarating news in recent days has nothing to do with NBA games, but the stunning performance of Chinese player Yang Hansen at the NBA Draft Combine. On one hand, his combine physical test data exceeded external expectations. On the other hand, he earned widespread acclaim in today's 5-on-5 scrimmage for rookies at the Combine. Yang Hansen has continued to boost his draft stock with his performance, and I can now confirm that he will 100% be selected by an NBA team. As soon as the 5-on-5 scrimmage ended, highly professional media outlets like Yahoo Sports immediately raised Yang Hansen's projected draft position to no. 44, with even many industry insiders suggesting he could sprint into the first round. Additionally, numerous American draft experts have heaped praise on Yang Hansen's performance. For example, NBA draft expert Jeremy Wu commented that his performance far exceeded expectations, while the chief scout of renowned media Bridge Bleacher Report stated that Yang Hansen's current performance is superior to that of top centers. Thanks to his unparalleled performance at the Combine, Yang Hansen has attracted the attention of more teams. Next, he will participate in individual tryouts for teams such as the Lakers, Hornets, and Nets. Overall, Yang Hansen has thoroughly proven himself through the past 2 days of the draft combine, earning universal praise from the outside world. With Kui Yongxi sidelined by injury, Chinese fans are desperate to have a Chinese player in the NBA. So, who exactly is Yang Hansen? How impressive were his combined physical test data? And how outstanding was his performance in the 5-on-5 scrimmage? Born in June 2005 in Zibo, Shandong, China, Yang Hansen is a 7-foot approximately 213 centimeters interior center. In the just concluded 2024-25 season, the 19-year-old represented the Qingdao Guoxin basketball team, playing 45 regular season games, averaging 33 minutes per game, with 16.6 points, 10.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2.6 blocks. He shot 58.6% from the field, 33.3% from three-point range, and had a true shooting percentage of 62.8% for the season. His scoring output and true shooting efficiency rank among the top 30% at his position in the CBA. Yang Hansen's main offensive approach in the CBA is not purely off-ball pick-and-roll finishing. Instead, he has the highest proportion of post-up plays with the ball in his hands. He has a high volume of post-up attacks in the CBA, along with post-up footwork skills and delicate finishing around the rim. Within the framework of post-up play, he supplements with pick-and-roll catches, cuts to the basket, and second-chance rebounds. Yang Hansen has the ability to operate in the high post and possesses passing and playmaking skills, with an assist rate that stands out among CBA centers at his position. However, unfortunately, he still struggles to control turnovers, averaging 3 assists and 3 turnovers per game during the 24-25 regular season. He indeed has passing and playmaking abilities, but he is not yet a player who can drive a team's offensive system solely through his passing. Yang Hansen's greatest selling point is undoubtedly his shot-blocking ability. After all, with his height and wingspan, as long as he sinks deep into the paint, he poses a shot-blocking threat. However, his defensive limitations lie in his lack of vertical and lateral mobility. Many people say he lacks switchability, but in reality, most NBA teams do not require centers to switch defenses. The core issue for Yang Hansen is his limited mobility up and down the court, his ability to defend pick-and-rolls, particularly his capacity to handle 2-on-1 situations when sagging off, and his timing in delaying opponents. Currently, Yang Hansen's 3 signature skills are his paint shot blocking, destructive post-up offense, and intelligent passing in high-post settings. At just 19 years old, Yang Hansen already ranks among China's best basketball players, as evidenced by his advanced stats in the 24-25 CBA season. His adjusted BPM box plus minus ranked 6th among domestic players, and his VOR p-value over replacement player ranked 2nd. First, it is important to understand what the NBA Draft Combine entails. The NBA Combine is an official pre-draft event designed to allow teams to evaluate potential rookies' physical attributes, technical skills, and mental state. It serves as a barometer of a player's draft stock, and outstanding performance can elevate a fringe prospect into the ranks of draft favorites. For example, current NBA players like Jalen Williams of the Thunder and Scottie Barnes of the Raptors both rose in the draft through strong combine performances and physical metrics. Yang Hansen's draft stock began to rise as soon as his combine measurements were released. Let's first look at his static physical data. Barefoot height, 216 centimeters, second tallest among all combine participants. Wingspan, 220 centimeters, ninth. Standing reach, 282 centimeters, fourth. Weight, 114.5 kilograms, approximately 30 pounds, heavier than Jokic's rookie weight. Hand length, 25 centimeters, first among participants. Hand width, 28 centimeters, second. His hand size is comparable to that of Shaquille O'Neal. While these static measurements do not stand out among NBA centers, they are superior to those of Nikola Jokic, Nikola Vucevic, and Domantas Sabonis. In addition to the above static data, Yang Hansen's dynamic data in the tests was surprisingly good. Standing vertical jump, 66.0 for centimeters, moderate for a center. Maximum vertical jump with a run-up, 76.2 centimeters, moderate for a center, comparable to Rudy Gobert. 3/4 court sprint, 3.38 seconds, better than last year's rookies Joe Jahar and Hunter Dickinson. Shuttle run, 3.01 seconds, excellent for a center, comparable to Cavaliers center Jarrett Allen. 3-second lane agility test, 11.79 seconds. His lateral agility and change of direction ability exceeded many people's expectations. Given external doubt question about his speed, this set of dynamic fitness test results is truly exceptional. Many media outlets were initially skeptical because, in terms of pure athleticism, Yang might have the weakest profile among all Chinese players to participate in the NBA Draft Combine. However, his dynamic and static physical test data at this combine exceeded expectations. Beyond the static and dynamic measurements, the combine also included shooting tests. Yang made 14 out of 25, 56% in stationary shooting, 15 out of 30, 50% in pull-up shooting, 14 out of 25, 56% from three-point range, 7 out of 10, 70% at the free throw line, and 14 out of 27, 51.9% in a shooting drill from the wing. While shooting tests aren't the primary focus of the combine due to potential variance, Yang still demonstrated solid shooting capability, which could be a plus. The most critical part of the combine, however, was the 5-on-5 scrimmage, a real game scenario where players showcase their offensive and defensive skills. Yang played 19 minutes, shooting 5 of 7 for 12 points, with 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 rebound, delivering a standout performance. He fully displayed his signature post-up back-to-the-basket skills, including adept footwork, spin moves, and precise finishing against fellow rookie centers. Despite lacking ideal physicality, his positioning technique was exceptional. Using arm leverage to control defenders, a testament to his fundamental skills. Yang proved to be a modern post player, prioritizing read and react play over forced drives, often observing teammates' movements during isolations. One highlight was advanced post pass that ordinary players rarely execute, illustrating his ability to integrate scoring and playmaking. His high post playmaking was another standout, primarily through passing and orchestrating plays. Using a 5-out spacing system, he maximized the value of high post playmaking, such as directing a split-screen tactics to break down the defense. He repeatedly facilitated scoring for teammates with well-timed passes, showcasing his ability to lead a team as a playmaking center. That said, his passing accuracy needs improvement. Some quick short passes after pick-and-rolls resembled those of a certain coach, but he excelled at identifying mismatches. Even when defenses keyed on his playmaking, Yang showed flashes of self-creation, though enhancing his three-point consistency, especially off pick-and-rolls or as a spot-up shooter, will be crucial to becoming an all-around high-post threat. The scrimmage also revealed areas for growth. His screen quality was inconsistent, often resulting in moving screens, a skill he must refine for the NBA. where he'll likely start as a role player. His pick-and-roll diving finish lacked explosive power, a potential gap for a would-be blue-collar big man reliant on finishing lobs. Defensively, while his low-post rim protection was solid, for example, against Nick Hauser and Golden, who aren't easy matchups, mobility issues persisted. He was beaten off the dribble during closeouts, struggled with pick-and-roll coverage, for example, hesitating to hedge aggressively, leading to backdoor cuts, and showed coordination gaps with teammates during defensive rotations. His stamina also flagged in high-intensity stretches, raising questions about his NBA-ready conditioning. Despite these flaws, Young's overall performance in the scrimmage was promising, highlighting his value as a skilled post-scorer, creative playmaker, and paint protector. The Combine has clearly boosted his draft stock, with a genuine shot at cracking the first round. Regardless of where he lands, Yang Hansen, Handsome Young, has earned support as he chases his NBA dream. We'll be watching his journey closely. See you next time.